Alright, going a couple miles. It's about 8 something. I don't know, 8:20, somewhere around there. And boy, here's a first kind of real glimpse of what I'm gonna be walking through. So. Wow. Ah, boy. This is really cool, man. Oh, shit. Man, look at that. There's the river right there. Nice, man. Yeah, boy. Wow. Wow. Getting close to the shelf here. Coming down on it, and look at that. Boy. Looking west there. Man, this place is just, it's really incredible. I mean, you could easily just kind of take a seat and not move for like a day, you know? It is really, really something to kind of take in. A pretty nice river view down there. I guess at least it is from where I'm standing. And if you see, we're now below the Tonto Shelf, you know, and came from up there somewhere, but yeah, climbing on down, get on this non-stepped path, or less stepped kind of constructed path. Boy, I can't wait to get in that river. That's going to be very nice. Alright, I'm in the Bright Angel campground. Just a couple 100 feet off my AZT. I'm gonna do a little bit of body and textile maintenance. Well, this is where I washed off. Man, it felt so good. Get my legs in the water. I was just sitting there, man. A helicopter came flying right over me. And there he is right there. Yeah. Well, sounds like he's gonna take off again soon. I don't know. He's moving. And there he goes, right there. Oh shit, that was pretty cool. Heading into this more kind of red rock, kind of rust colored stuff. It's pretty cool. And it's all a climb from here. I've got about 15 miles to do, and it's noon. And I forget how many thousand feet, 5,000 feet. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright. Anyhow, just ate half a bag of potato chips, so all that sodium is, drank at least a liter of water. So salt and water. Freshly cleaned, feet are freshly tended to. Should be good. See what happens. This piece of trail right here. Don't worry, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at the trail. But man, famous last words, I'm sure. Or not famous, unfortunately, for that person who said them. Just last words. A couple people know this, Adam. I never got famous though. Hey, look at this. Trail maintenance stuff. Have fun, fellas and fillettes. I don't know. Alrighty. Yeah, they're up here doing a lot of work. This is tough work too, man. They do. Boy. They don't make a thing. Oh man. So this is the North Kaibab Trail head here. And I am absolutely beat. And here we are. Here begins the road walk. And I am on this for quite a while. Apparently about 30 miles or so. Yeah, it's cool. Nice morning. Yep. See how this road walk goes. See how my legs feel. Cross the road, walk against traffic until there's big mounds of snow, and then I have to cross over. Just a little bit more road walk footage. Alright, I think I've left the Grand Canyon National Park, and I'm now in the Kaibab National Forest. Man, it's like 60, well, today's supposed to be, I think, mid-60s, but you know, this is a pretty open space. I'm walking here, and since I left the Grand Canyon, maybe, I don't know, actually before that, it's just a cold, stiff wind coming out of the north. But you know, I don't want to dig through my pack and get my base layers. So I got my puffy, but that's too warm to put on because it's just your back's all sweaty because it covers that, you know. So the solution is backwards man puffy. That's right. So my back's open, and the Venturi effect is sucking wind and warm air off my back. Yeah, it works pretty good. It's actually working out great. But the North Rim Country Store, which clearly is, they're supposed to, or they don't open until May. So it's kind of funny being up here, man, because, I mean, everything's shut down. You know, everything's closed. And I'm a little bit conditioned for it, you know, after COVID. But this is just kind of standard seasonal closures for these folks, and yeah, nobody's coming up here to go camping yet, at least not on the North Rim. Well, there's Crane Lake right there, and I did not get water from Crane Lake. Looks nice now, but at the angle I was looking at it from over there, it didn't look so great. I actually got water from a little kind of ditch right there, which is just snow melt. It's fine. So yeah, I drank 1 liter of water, and just filled up my 0.75 little drinker. And I feel good to go, man. Back on the trail. Man, it's nice. My legs feel better already. So I'm heading into this pine stand here. Well, at least that's what I'm guessing. It looks like the trail goes in there. Yeah, it does. So that's where I'm going to camp tonight, because that's a wind block, and this wind has been, you know, just kind of blasting me for miles and miles. So I'm going to set up in there, and then try to figure out what's on the other side. You know, if this is a ridge, is it a northern, you know, western facing slope that's going to have 2 feet of snow, and you just don't know. You know, I'll just kind of look into that tonight. Alright, pretty nice and flat up here. Kind of open pine kind of stand. Here's the trail right here, running yonder. Now there's no snow up here, you're thinking. as I was, but I went down, down here. It pops down on a slope, and there's snow. I didn't look at it too much. I'll look at it later. I wanted to get set up, but there's no tracks. You can see some post holes, but they're old, man. They look like at least days, maybe, or a couple days. I don't know. It's been warm though, so difficult to tell. Anyhow, more on that in a second. But yeah, here we go. Set up here. Pretty happy with this spot tonight, I gotta say, because I've been in that crazy wasteland for a while. Now this isn't a total wind block here, but it's decent. It's better than nothing. I mean, there's gonna be some wind coming through, but it already feels better up here than it did walking. Yeah, just found a really nice spot, kind of had this pine cone, kind of little dead branches from falling, cleared out the, just kind of brushed everything aside. So yeah, nice flat little spot. I'm pretty pleased with it, pretty happy. Today was it's an interesting, kind of a unique day. That was a long road walk, and that was a road walk. I mean, it wasn't a dirt road walk like many of them have been on the trail, but yeah, it was a Highway 67 road walk. Kind of rough on the legs, like joints, man. That's what I feel. Your hips and your knees and your ankles. It's not really a muscle thing so much as it is kind of like connective tissue, it seems like, and your joints. That really kind of take it on those paved or tarmac road walks. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to be back on there tomorrow. One of the things I'm going to do tonight is, aside from laying in my tent, or while I'm laying in my tent, I'm going to look at kind of the profile of what I'm going to be going over tomorrow, at least for about 10 miles. Because I know they said the road walk to Jacob Lake, which is 9 miles down, 9 or 10, I think 9. That's where people have been ending it, I believe. But that was days ago, so I'm gonna see, what it looks like, I guess, and maybe, try my luck a little bit. The only problem is, or it's not a problem, but right, for miles, the trail and the road were running quite close to one another. Of course, now that I'm on the trail, the road goes ding, and the trail goes bing. So, I mean, I'm still close to the road because that kind of, they diverged, pretty recently down there. So if I decide to cut back over, it'll be early tomorrow. I'll just come back. I don't have a lot of miles to do tomorrow. I don't have a lot of miles to do at all. I got 49 miles left. Less than 49 miles. Well, good morning. It is Friday morning. It's on the trail right now. It's about 10 after 8. The snow, thus far, is not too bad. It's very... There we go. Here's your it's what you see probably pictures of more, and accounts of more often than not when it comes to AZT water sources and cow tanks. People don't post the majority of them, which are actually pretty clean, perfectly fine. Actually, if you get down there, put it in a bag, but it's not too terrible. But it looks pretty rough. Oh, man, nice day. Just kind of slowing it down. All right, so walking through the burn area here, and because I need water, and there's an alternate that you're supposed to take, but there's no water sources on the alternate. They're all dry, so stuck with this guy. Alright, Saturday morning. Sun's coming up. It's about, I don't know, 7 something, I guess. And yeah, so this is kind of the area I'm in here. There's a tent, and these kind of scrubby, short, kind of gnarly trees here. And you know, I'm kind of right next to the trail, as you can see, likely. Yep, heading that way. I believe 13.8 miles, and I'm not heading that way. I was doing this thing where I was just like, I think I was talking about this. I was trying to like slow down my last kind of approach, I guess, kind of docking speed. But my body feels good moving at a certain speed, you know. My stride, whatever. Get your lung capacity opened up a little bit, and that always just feels better. It's kind of, you know, partly an endorphin thing, I think. But you know, your cruising speed is your cruising speed, and trying to force some kind of take it easy thing, yeah, it actually is kind of counterproductive, because I feel more easy when I'm moving naturally, I guess. Anyhow, okay, well, here's the wildlife tank right here. Again, you look at that and you cringe. Ooh, yucky. It's, that's what it looks like when you put it in the bag. So this is dirty water right here. Not too shabby, eh? Yeah. So this is, you know, how the tank works, how the rain collection works. You know, it falls on this kind of corrugated stuff, runs down at an angle here, and then collects in this basin, which has kind of a filter, you can see. Sorry, I'm moving a little quickly. And then, let's see, I don't know if it's coming through yet. It should. So that pipe there goes and runs from that basin down into the tank here, you know. So this guy's probably, you know, got a decent amount of water in him. And then, you know, obviously it just fills this, this kind of catch tank here. Whew. Got a bit of a head rush. Yeah, so I'm betting this water tastes better than yesterday's water, because yesterday's water was, well, it's kind of today's water because I'm still drinking it. And I'll finish what I got. I'm not going to waste it. I got about half a liter left. I'll chug that really quick once I have something, a chaser. Yeah, do some stretching. Yeah, take a break. Not real long, 20 minutes, something like that. And then get going. Wow. Pretty cool views here, popping over this burn area, coming out of a wash. I think this was the Vermilion National Monument, heading towards. I don't know what's exactly, what features exactly are a part of it and what aren't, but those are pretty cool right there. I don't know, it looks like sandstone to me, but I'll have no clue. Glad there's a nice breeze, because yeah, it's getting warmer as I head down. Nothing crazy, but 70. 60s, but I'll believe kind of headed just right down in this area here. Pretty sure that's where the campground is, and the state border, so the Northern Terminus. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna assume all the spots are taken. I don't know if I want to be in a campground though. Yeah, you're kind of exposed to people. Listen to music maybe and stuff, and it's more just about having privacy, really. So here we are at the Northern Terminus. Yeah, kind of a little emotional, I guess. Yeah. Well, it came from, over this ridge here. You can kind of see the trail. And there's a bunch of switchbacks that go up over that. Anyhow, it came down there, through this stuff. And then we go over kind of this cool kind of rock formation here. Trail pops over here. And then kind of right over there, just about 100 feet, 200 feet you walk, and there's the campground. Sorry. All the sites are taken, of course, COVID, and it's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So I just came back over here and found this little spot right here. But a real pretty little camp for my last night in a tent, camping out in the state of Arizona. Yeah, this is it.